season 1, episode 2 of Hood Activists, and today I got two very special guests. To my left of me, Prince Sal. To my right of me, Chief Willie from 22nd California, Marshall Square Boulevard, Chicago, Illinois, South Side.
So you were born on Cal?
Oh, yeah.
22nd Cal?
No, 23rd.
23rd.
2841 West 23rd Street.
28. And the truth is we ain't nobody to play with. And a motherfucker can get hurt playing games. You know, and before that happens, we gonna set it straight so everybody knows what the fuck is going on.
Before Tutu Boys became gangbangers, before we decided gangbanging and going against all of these other neighborhoods, this is where we hung out. We were called Almighty 22nd Boys. All these guys did was make sure this island was safe. Nobody was allowed to come steal from here. Nobody was allowed to do anything on this island without answering to us. We never bowed down to the D's. We never needed nobody else. This is our fucking island, and this is the way it is, period. Tutu love. We used to run through this gangway all the time when we get into shootouts right here. That was our gangway to pop out of and get out of Dodge this way. Straight to the house, right to the basement. Watch some TV and chill.
When I started gangbanging, it was like maybe fucking 6 different gangs in our neighborhood, bro.
I'm gonna make it clear to you right now to show you how much these motherfuckers be bullshit. Look how quiet this neighborhood is too. That's supposed to be Satan's disciplehood. I'm supposed to be afraid to walk down this street because this is my neighborhood. Does it look like they're running any motherfucking thing around here?
There's like motherfucking PR Stones, Artistic Kents, you had the Cullerton Boys, you had the Albany Boys, you had us, you had the D's.
Oh, nigga, Tutu love, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't running nothing around here. Nothing. Pussy ass nigga. 23rd Cal, baby. Insane. This is where the insane came in, baby.
You know what I'm saying? And all of us had communications because we all went to school with each other. We all knew each other's families, last names, first names. You know what I mean? We used to talk to each other.
I got shot on this fucking corner. When Willie went to prison that night, I got shot right there. He picked me up, take me to the hospital, and then he caught a murder in 2 attempts on them 9 kings that shot me. Nigga took care of his business. Shit. Yeah, a lot of the boys over here at Martine in that yellow building. This block right here is where Insane Tutu Boys started. I only say that because between these dudes, between the Almighty Tutu Boys and the Insane Tutu Boys, we were bangers.
The Kings, they were boring back then, folks. They weren't not shit.
I was a shorty, but we were bangers. We banged. We were the generation that started shooting at each other, started getting down with the Latin Kings, started doing a lot of political things, moving around for certain people, and we were the bangers, they were the peacekeepers. This is where the insane, this is the block where the insane started, right here, 23rd Cal. Police, always harassing us. We can't even hang out in our own neighborhoods no more.
That's why I like the Kents, because they were like us. They were more compact, and they were more real about what they were about. They believed in their shit more, you know what I mean? Kings believe in numbers. We never dwelled on that shit. We don't give a fuck about numbers.
The reason it was our block is because it's a two-way. It's the only street that you can get through our neighborhood, so we stood on this block. If you went to any other block, we catch you at the dead ends. We got 2 dead ends in our neighborhood. And we catch you up like that, because once you went down the dead end block, you were fucked. But right here, yeah, you had to come down this street to fuck with us when we were shorties. And it wasn't going, bro. We weren't going back then.
That's where they stood at. My dad stayed on the top of the stairs, and them niggas would be all down the stairs. We had the grill outside, making out of cheddars out in front, fucking pump across the street on. That was the neighborhood, you know what I mean? Every day. In the summer, pump was on every day. We grilling outside. My dad come home from work, pull the grill out, boys all come over, out of cheddars and beer.
This is where Conejo got, the brother that kicked, one of the brothers got killed at the 63rd party by them 2-6.
Yeah.
He lived right here in the basement, Little Rabbit. Rest in peace. That motherfucker smoked him at that party, bogus ass niggas. He was a good brother, down motherfucking brother. They took that nigga when I was in jail. They're lucky I was locked up when that shit happened. Pussy motherfuckers.
You know what I mean? I was a shorty, but back then my Uncle Jimbo used to live with us. You know, my uncle. See, that's the thing about my house, bro. In my house, it was all like my mom's. All of my mom's brothers and sisters were in Maryville, so they lived with us a lot on Cal. My Uncle Jimbo, my uncle, all of them. So, you know, they were all 22nd. My dad was 22nd. Chicken George was living in the basement with my sister. He's, you know, like this. I was born into this, bro. You know what I mean? I never had a chance to say I want to be this or that. This is what I am. You know, and it jumped off really with me. Bro, this house, bro, man, bro, got gunned up so many times. Almost every weekend they were lighting this house up, bro. Every fucking weekend.
And they were trying to get you?
Yeah, my mom and dad. When I was a kid, you know, like I said, there was a lot of communication, but the main communication to always keep was the Kings, because they had a lot of numbers, and you know, something happened, we go heads up with them, they go their way, we go our way. But anyway, they had grabbed me because they didn't like my old man. I was standing in the window one time, and the Kings came through. You know, they came through. But she's standing in the window, they're screaming for me, so she comes to the window, they light her up. They didn't hit her because I threw her on the floor, but they almost killed my mom in that window right there, bro. Right fucking there, bro. They tried, and they knew it was my mom. But that's the way them bogus motherfuckers used to play it back then. If they couldn't get you, they hit your family, whatever the fucking, you know, it went both ways. I ain't gonna lie, but that's my mom. You know what I mean? You try to kill her. Bogus shit, bro. And she had nothing to do with this shit. That's one thing about my mom. I don't give a fuck what happened out here, bro. Like I said, that was Sanos' house, bro. Niggas got shot in there. Niggas got shot right here. Niggas got shot in that gang rape right there. Stabbed up. Motherfuckers got killed in my alley. You know what I mean? My old man was out there on Cal every day. They didn't like him. So they grabbed me at school, bro. They roughed me up and shit. My dad comes looking for me. He catches Chino and Palone from the Kings on the boulevard. He smacks the shit out of him. He comes home, I'm home. From right there, bro, the boys just like put an umbrella around me. Like Sanos was my next door neighbor. He was like my big brother, bro, for sure. You know what I mean? And that nigga, he was like, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you no more. That's it. I got you. So from that day on, like once they put me in the middle of this shit, like my mom, she snapped. My mom didn't have nothing to do with it. This is all shit you could look up too. My mom put a case against Deadeye for fucking beating me down when I was a little kid. You know what I mean? They were chasing me around school over my dad. They wanted me to flip the kids in the neighborhood into kings. So then they grow up, my dad and them grow up, it's kinghood now. They delete a mob like that. That's what they did to the Albany boys. That's what they did to the PR Stones. They got cool with them. And they recruited in their neighborhood and pushed them out. That's how the Kings work. They always work like that. Here, folks, just came straight down. They came straight down from the front and they were right here. So my dad would stand up there drinking. All the boys be on the stairs. We'd be all out here. Just standing out here. Fucking Land Kings are right across the street right there. SBs are right across the street over there. And we're right here. Now, we've been here forever, bro. So how the fuck, yeah, 70 years. So how you gonna sit around and talk about Pilsen, Lawndale gang history and try to keep us out of it because you wanna hate on us? Because we killed your cousin, slapped your mama? What the fuck's going on? This is us, man. We're part of this. We're part of this neighborhood. We're part of the fabric of the neighborhood. We work here. We have families here. We have kids here. We are a motherfucking part of Chicago. But I wasn't going. I wasn't going to go against my dad and them. It didn't matter. They just picked the wrong fucking kid, period. And after that, it was it. You know what I mean? It was a fucking war, bro. It was a fucking war, bro. I mean, like, if there was no social media and shit like that, bro, but if you go back then, bro, like I went to every one of those schools because I couldn't go to certain schools. I went to Hammond. I couldn't go there. I went to Spry. I couldn't go there. I had to go to Vermont on 16th and Washington. You know what I mean? And then that was part-time because I was always in juvenile for fucking shootings and shit. But they had to get me there with my little brothers and sisters because the Kings, they had like a word on the street to get my family. The Escovels. They had a thing with my family. They were around my family. So my little brothers and sisters all had to transfer from school to school with me. You know what I mean? And move around that neighborhood because it was on, bro. You know what I mean? It was on. It wasn't folks and people yet, but people had picked sides, and
You'll never get rid of us. There's no way that a motherfucker say, oh, Tutu boys, well, the nigga Tutu boys ain't going nowhere, bro. We get older and we die of old age and we fucking live our lives in Chicago. Don't fucking act like you niggas are running everything. Let's be honest around here. Ain't nobody running shit in Chicago. Everybody is so unorganized, it's not even motherfucking funny. So how the fuck are you running something?
you're running your mouth.
Fuck out of here with that shit, bro. We're Tutu boys, we ain't going nowhere. You motherfuckers don't like it? Fuck you, we ain't going nowhere. Simple as that. And I want to show love to all the brothers across the country, whoever watches this. If you're a Tutu boy, be a Tutu boy for life. Don't be a fucking bitch, bro. I live my life, I do what I want to do, but I'm a Tutu boy for life, nigga. And that's just the way it is, man. You know what I mean? And the sides were PR Stones, Kings, and Kents, Cullerton boys, Tutu boys, and SDs in that neighborhood. You know what I mean? And then the Ambrose and them got involved because Carlos Malo from the Ambrose, big brother Rudy, married into Sanos' family. He married Anita, Sanos' big brother. So he brings Malo. You know what I mean? Malo and Sanos is cool, but now Malo's coming to our neighborhood because his big brother lives right here. And the SDs are AK. They won't kill his ass. But they can't touch him because he's in our neighborhood. I'm out here right now in the middle of Pilsen and Lawndale, bro. You don't see nobody shooting at me. You don't see me ducking and dodging anything. You don't see me. These motherfuckers act like you can't even come out into this neighborhood, bro. There ain't no fucking helicopters over my head to where I gotta be worried about your motherfucking monkey ass. We're right here, bro. And we ain't going nowhere, bro.
So one day, he decides, his guys, I guess, send him over there, and they talk in front of my house on Kettle. Him, Joker, Vinny, Little Bear, Rusty, the D's from 2-4. They talk. And that's how the Ambrose got into the mix. Because they were cool with us. They were riding with us anyways. They were riding with us against everybody we were riding against. But they just didn't like the D's. But it got to the point where they were in too much turmoil too, because they were fighting everybody, we were fighting, and the D's. So, but they were coming around by us. So they like merged in with the motherfucking idea of let's get together and woo woo woo. They made the right choice at the time. I don't know what happened with all this shit now, but at the time they made the right choice because the Ambrose were a lot like us. The Ambrose were a family mob. And all of them were related, cousins, uncles, fucking Mama Ambrose, all them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And our mob was the same way. It was like a big family. Like all my family, all the Lopez's, all the Serranos, you know what I mean? Like we were family with each other. We went to church together when I was a kid on New Year's. We did shit together, baptisms, all that shit. It was like a mafia back then. It was a lot different. We had more organization back then. Motherfuckers did what they were told. Motherfuckers, we made money. It didn't even matter. This nigga's my best friend. Like he's seen it with Chicken George. I love Chicken George. If something had to happen with Chicken George and it happened in front of him when he was younger, and he was like, damn. You know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, bro, when it comes to this, I don't give a fuck if who you are. This comes before anything. And I made that a promise. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I fucked you last night. If you do something that I don't like and it's against what I believe in, I won't fuck with you no more. You know what I mean? Straight up. That's how I always lived my whole life.
So, yeah.
Oh, Mo.
So we're all from the same neighborhood, pretty much. We all grew up in and around 22nd in California, 23rd in California. And if you know this neighborhood, you know it's not a fucking safe neighborhood to those that
don't fucking belong there.
Exactly. It's a hot zone in Chicago Southside Pilsen. It's kind of special because it lands between a fucking 2 hospitals and county jail, and it's surrounded by nothing but fucking gangs that just hate each other. They've been warring since the 50s, 60s, 70s, and even to this day.
To calm me down. He was my more calm guy. This guy used to keep me down. When he came around, he was more of my stabilizer. Like, he had no problem taking a swing at me if I was bogus, you know what I mean? Straight up, dog. This nigga, we be fighting like a motherfucker all the time. I be doing some crazy shit, though, he didn't like. He was like, man, don't do that shit. It's too late, nigga.
But today, we got Prince Sal right here. My boy, I met him. Cicero 98?
Yeah.
97 Cicero?
Yeah, when I got out, 98.
You got out. You just got out, huh?
Yeah.
And I met you on 2-4 Central.
Yeah. You were hanging out with the Central Brothers.
I was hanging out with the busting out on 2-4 Central.
5-0 came and shit. They grabbed us and shit.
Every day.
They were looking for me and shit. Who's Sal?
We're all like crickets. We're all like, I don't know.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of wild stuff in that neighborhood.
Oh, man. Crazy. The night I got shot. That was a wild night. How many hits of acid were we on?
What year was it?
Which time?
The first time you got shot, what year? You remember your first?
Oh, it was on 51st, right?
That was like in 84.
No, wait, you got locked up in fucking... When did you get locked up?
85.
Yeah, you got locked up in 85?
I got locked up in 85.
So I got shot 2 years in a row?
Yeah.
I was on a bad row.
So, whenever he gets shot, I got shot after
you got
that.
shot too.
Yeah.
And we were just
crazy,
we were just on the stairs talking shit to each other too. Fingers, rest in peace, and then right,
Yeah.
like all you niggas got shot. We laughing at him, and then we got
I
shot.
almost died on couch so many times.
Fuck, bro. I got shot. We were going to play the Tutu Boys for 51st in basketball, right?
Yeah.
And we were coming down. We came down Western, and we hit 51st, and we're coming under the viaduct right there, and we see Little Rhino from the Deuces right there. So I jump out the car. We both jump out the car. But I jump out the car, and I'm like, what's up, nigga? And I walk up to him, push him, boom. He go, I'm not on that. I live over here now, woo, woo, bullshit. So I'm like, bitch-ass nigga. I go turn around to fucking walk away, and this nigga's like, watch out. This nigga got a 9. He hits me. I spin around. I hit the floor.
Still got that motherfucker.
I spin around. I'm on the floor. This nigga actually stand on top of me, right, Willie? Then I'm go, wow. All I'm doing is rolling. I don't know how he missed me.
Yeah, that
This
was
is fucking crazy, man.
I think he was scared, bro.
Yeah,
I think he was scared because he know we hit him, and when he heard him scream,
that motherfucker.
I think he was scared though. But look, the 2 police, there was 2 police in the neighborhood. Their name was Al Batista and Rudy Rodriguez. Never forget those guys. So those 2 guys, they were like they were cool, but they would keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck up, nigga, I got you. But okay, I know that nigga real. He ain't. If they say he did it, he did it. Yeah, them type of cops. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers come. The Deuces are out over there. This nigga got shot already before. No, that was the before after he got shot.
Yeah.
So I fought this motherfucker. This is how cool the cops were. They allowed us.
But they used to let us go heads
They used
up.
to let us go heads up.
Hell yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They would let us go heads up. So this nigga, he talking shit
Heads
to
up,
him,
nigga.
and I'm
Heads
telling him
up.
like, man, dude, this nigga got one arm. Come fight me, nigga.
Yeah, he
You
wanted to
know
go
what I'm
heads
saying?
up with me. I was
So,
shot. This nigga
I got in there, me and him were fighting and shit, and then the next thing you know, I told this motherfucker put me in a headlock, bro, and his fucking sobacos were so fucking, oh my god, and he just kept hitting me in my head. He just kept hitting me in my head.
Stinks,
I said, this nigga stinks, bro. And then I get up, and then I hit that motherfucker, and then the cops broke us up. That was it.
Yeah. Remember that story I told you about Sanos? How he came walking through here with his sweater, right? And the Kings caught him right there by Harvey's house. That used to be Bad Company right there.
a little mob called Bad Company. They called Sanos right there by that house right there. And they stabbed him like 20 times and threw him over in the yard right there and left him for dead. Stabbed him in the head, cut his fingers off, fucked him up, gutted him, and left him for dead. But they didn't take his sweater. They wanted his sweater. He wouldn't give up his sweater. So then he came out of that alley and he dragged himself out into the middle of the street, and Baby Brute and some other SDs were driving by. They seen him in the middle of the street. They picked him up, saved his life, took him to the hospital. That's back when we were good, bro. We used to be really good like that, bro. They looked out. They saved my nigga's life. And that's really why we got so close with them, because we were like that with each other back then. Before folks, before all that shit, us and the SDs, we were friends. We went to school together. You know, like I said, we knew each other. We talked to each other all the time. That's why they considered our first cousins, bro. We all lived the lives together, bro. We decided to get with yous and go against them. Yous didn't make us do it. We wanted to do it because we liked you guys. We thought you guys were cool. So we decided, fuck it. We're gonna roll with these niggas and fuck these niggas up. And they got all fucked up. I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. I really don't. It's fucking crazy how shit happens. If they don't evolve with the times, they're gonna be done. If they keep on putting themselves on YouTube with the violence and the bullshit and making this neighborhood or any Latin neighborhood look like shit, like they're war zones, like people can't live their lives here, like we're animals. Well, that shit's gotta stop, bro. You gotta take care of your neighborhoods. You gotta let your neighbors know you got their back. Politically, you gotta get involved. You have to evolve with the times or you're gonna be deleted. That's just the way it is. And this is not coming from a Tutu boy, this is coming from an older Latino brother that's just letting you know what it is. Love what you are, but respect who you are. And where you're from, dog. That's the difference I see now, is that they're just in they lost their way, like I told you at your crib. Man, snap out.